Hey everyone, this episode of Hearsay is sponsored by Jammy. Jammy is a discount card for Black British businesses. Started in summer 2016, it is a positive platform for discovering high quality, innovative and exciting Black British businesses that allows you to shop with purpose. From greeting cards to clutch bags to natural hair subscription boxes to homeware and more. Stuck for Christmas ideas? Treat yourself and a friend with a Jammy card this year. Buy one, get one free, and shop, save, support in the community all year round. But now, let's start the episode. Welcome to Hearsay episode 15.
15, bruv.
Yes, this is going to be the last episode of 2017. What a year it has been, and we'll review it in the next one, I guess, like we did last year.
Yeah. Okay, cool. In episode 16, we'll do a review.
We will do a review of 2017.
Yeah. First things first,
we're having an event
on the 20th of December. First things first,
we're having an event
on the 20th of December.
Come and bring a friend. We're having an event called AFRO-FUSION on the 20th of December. Ooh. It's going to be all different kinds of music. You're going to have soca, semba, bashment, R&B, hip-hop, dembo,
zouk,
kuduro. Yes, all of that, like literally. So we really want you guys to come and celebrate our year with us. It's an end of year celebration with us. And it's also the anniversary of when we launched KINK last year. So it's another event. We had high requests to have another event. So we are having another event.
Yes. So hopefully you've seen our video from last year where we had the turn up of the year.
Yeah.
We're going to have the link in the description
below.
Definitely going to have giveaways.
Yeah.
Making it fun. You know us.
Yeah.
We don't do the whole like meet and greet. Oh, hi guys. No, we just rock it down the dance floor like, hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Listen, you may see a booty pop or two.
And we have a theme with our dress code, which is cultural wear.
Mm-hmm.
So come with your head wraps, your dashikis,
whatever, your traditional, your modern, fusion, whatever you want to wear to rep.
Because this
come
is
through.
Afro-Fusion, baby.
Cannot wait.
Boom. So, I guess we'll start with something that's major at the moment. Because I have just come back from the march, the protest to the Libyan embassy here in London. I was going to say the date, just so I remember. I forgot what the date is. The 9th of December. 9th of December here in London. Really, really good turnout. And that's what I love. I would love to just see that people all come out and support, you know?
It's good.
It's all well and good. Like, you share things on social media and you create the awareness, but also like coming out of your house and showing support and the solidarity between people. Like,
it's good.
It's really lovely. People
and there were the people in the embassy at the time?
There were, basically, you could see people in the windows, like with their phones, or I could see white hands and phones. And then people were like, we can see you. So there was definitely people there. I don't know
if they were employees or not, but
don't know who they were. But obviously the whole thing about how no one's going to be there, so how impactful is it going to be, blah, blah, blah.
But I don't even think
that people there.
Even from my perspective, it's going to be closed, but I don't even think that really matters, to be honest. Because it's just taking a stand.
Yeah, like it's a peaceful protest.
It doesn't have to be on the same day that the
not saying we're going to come in and storm the embassy.
Exactly. Like in this, I feel like even if you take a stand on any, and it's a weekend, people can't do it during the week because they work. Yeah. So I don't really see too much of a big deal when it comes to that. But so it was good.
I'm very intrigued of like, in terms of like the pictures surfacing, the pictures that we see in terms of like, are these things that have just always been there? In terms of like the evidence, so like people you would hear and you would know, but in terms of actually seeing it, so where did they all of a sudden come from? Was definitely a thought that came to my head. So I was like, okay.
Well, I think about it in terms of,
because this is not new.
No,
like,
and it's not just in Libya.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a new thing that's happening. So it's like,
But the thing is, if I think about it in terms of like West Papua, the people there,
they don't have a lot of access to internet because of how bad things are with Indonesia being in there. So then imagine if someone then gets access to the internet and uploads all those pictures. It's just going to look like, well, where did this come from? But really, it's happening all this time. And no one, you see, that's what I'm saying. It's not just Libya, West Papua, all these things.
And it's the thing, you just don't know. You just don't know.
It's just sad as well.
Yeah.
It's terrifying that we're still going through this in 2017. Makes you grateful for the things you have, but also it shows you what kind of a farce it is as well.
But it's true, like, it's so crazy. And obviously something like the protest, you got people of all ages and all races by the way. A lot of people from just different races, backgrounds that were there, but ages as well. I still think, for me personally, because I know some people have the view of like, well, why protest? What is that going to do? Well, what's the point of blah blah blah? But I still, to me personally,
at least you made a stand at least you made a stand, and it's awareness. A protest is about awareness and education and visibility.
I showed up, supported. It was peaceful. It was cool. People showed up and did what they had to do, really, to make noise.
I think it's just keeping that momentum going now.
Yeah, that's what it is. You don't want it to be a thing of like, hey, people come, yeah, it's cool. Saw your mate. Go home. Saturday night.
Next thing you know.
Yeah, like, do you know what I mean? It's just, but that's the other thing. It's like, what is the more that you do?
What is the next step?
Yeah. So, okay, you want to do more. What is that more?
And what's happening with that petition? So I know the petition was gonna go through that meeting, and then they released the notes in the minutes of that meeting. They sent it in the email, but you know what, them thing there, I mean, I really know.
But it got acknowledged.
Yep, it got acknowledged, and it's done. So you can never say that people in this country didn't care.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Recently, we went to the theatre. We've seen some black plays. First of all, we saw #Lightie.
#Lightie, innit?
By Lynette Linton, a fellow Elstone girly. What? Yeah, so that is, where was it, at the
Arcola Theatre in Dalston. So I was very skeptical when...
So was I.
This is the second time it's been on at the Arcola. I saw the poster, the first time. And I was a bit like, it just looked like...
Woe is me.
Yeah, exactly. So I was a bit like, yeah, whatever. And then this time it's come back and we got invited. So we were just like, okay, let's go. And I was still a bit like... It's not something that I looked at and thought, oh, I'm really excited to see this. So I was just kind of like, just going to check it out, whatever.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, so I wasn't feeling like woohoo about it. And I think it's just because I already kind of made up my mind on what the narrative was going to be.
Same here, to be honest, same here. Which wasn't necessarily true, so naughty.
I think it was a slow start to the performance. But it definitely picked up.
I didn't think it was a slow start, but obviously everyone views it differently. But I thought it was alright. The start was alright, but I enjoyed the whole experience. The story was good. I liked the fact that it didn't just do like showing discrimination that light-skinned people face, but also the privilege that they have in society. Also the way that you view light-skinned people from different perspectives, from the white perspective, from the fully black perspective, from the mixed race perspective. I really enjoyed that.
I thought it was done well.
Very well handled, yeah.
As they said, like in their Q&A, because we were there on the press nights, as they said in their Q&A, when it comes to like the confusion of light-skinned people or mixed-race people, it's usually other people that are confused. Yeah. But obviously, if you haven't seen it, I don't think it's on anymore though. That's why we're talking about it. And
it's a shame, but Diana asked for it.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah. So it's a shame if you haven't seen it. It's not there anymore. Hopefully, it will come back.
I'm sure you can buy the book somewhere.
Yeah,
in the script.
Like I think I'll find a link and put it in the description box below.
It was good. It was definitely good.
I definitely think it was recommended to at least read, and if it comes back, definitely go and see it.
Yeah.
We also have a blog post review on our blog, which you can read if you want to check that out. Also.
And then secondly, we went to go and see the Barbershop Chronicles at the National Theatre.
Yeah.
Again, this is another production that's come back a second time. So it was already here first.
Okay.
And it came back a second time. And honestly, guys, sorry, again, it's finished. Oh, no. It's not until January, but I'm pretty sure it's sold out.
No, there's tickets left.
Definitely?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So if you can get tickets to this show, I'm telling you, go and see it. It is, I was blown away. I love how...
It was funny.
How it flowed.
Yes, it was funny.
Like the transitions.
Yes, that's one of my favourite bits was the transitions. I really, really, really enjoyed that.
Yeah, because they go to different countries in Africa and how they do that on a stage was just so sick. Like,
really good.
Really, really sick. That's another production that incorporated different ages.
Yes.
So in terms of like their views and how like their life story and you know, it was really I thought it was really well done.
So
the characterization and everything,
all of
like,
it
on point.
It was a very, very enjoyable play with a fully black cast of black men.
Yes,
it was fantastic. Like I
just wish you see more of that. You know?
I know.
It's very empowering. Like even for me as a woman to see that, I'm like, like. Come on. I was like, come on.
Enjoying themselves, doing a little dance number on stage. And, well, it was
There needs to be more of that.
I highly rate that play. Like, very, very, it stood out.
And yes, like having it in a barbershop, you know, because that, I feel
so
like
relatable.
how they played on that and the conversations that take place in the barbershop. And again, I like that it wasn't just about women and blah, blah, blah. Like the actual conversations they were having in a barbershop.
Yeah.
With different characters, different perspectives, different ages.
Politics, masculinity.
Yeah, like they really touched on really good subjects and did it in a really good way. Like, because we were like, oh, we didn't know that. I can't remember what it was now. When we learned something, we were like...
Oh, I learned about... Yeah, so South Africa with the wine. I think it was the wine plantation.
Oh,
wine
yeah. Oh, wait. That's something
you knew.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, but it taught me something new as well.
Yeah, so it's dope.
It was really apt timing with what was going on in Zimbabwe and Mugabe, and you know that narrative came up because they did go to Zimbabwe as well in the play. So I think it's a fantastic piece of art, beautiful, one of my favorite pieces that I've seen in terms of just. I really enjoyed it. I just really, really enjoyed it. Different barbershops, the jokes, the comedy, the beginning when he wakes up from the bed.
Yeah.
Kills me.
It's so good.
It's so good.
So it's not on for long, guys, until January. I'm not even trying to see it again. I thought tickets were sold out.
No, I know there's like bit tickets here and there.
Yeah.
So you have to find them.
Limited availability.
Yeah.
So if you're watching this right now, go onto the National Theatre website, look for the Barbershop Chronicles and book your ticket. I promise you won't regret it.
I'm gonna see it again.
So that's our little promo. Like, we ain't getting paid for this. Like,
no,
really
not sponsored.
We got a wedding next year.
What? You get married?
We're going to a wedding.
Whose?
Oh, Prince Harry.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Sorry, did you see my face? I was like, wait a minute, hold on, what?
Better get your hat, girl. Better get your hat. I don't think we've actually had this conversation. What thoughts?
I don't care.
I don't give. I was about to say, do you care? Because I don't.
No.
I was about to say.
I don't give two.
My thing was, obviously, this is how much I don't care because I didn't even realise they were there. I didn't pay attention.
Who?
So she came. So I heard about wedding. I was like, but when was she your girlfriend? Which this is how much. See, people think, especially like. Sorry if like they're Americans watching this, but if you're living in the UK, you're all invested into
no one cares. Like we really don't care. Especially if there are some black people that care about it, but there are a lot of black people who don't give a shiznit about the royal family, especially with what they represent. So
exactly, there's levels to this shit.
Yeah,
because we got the queen in our country. Like I ain't never been to Buckingham Palace, so boy,
I've
never. Anyway, so when the news came out, I was like, who is she? I don't like. Okay.
Honest, I didn't know she was half black, and when people started coming out with black women, I was like,
see now, funny you say that because. My issue was, from what I was seeing, more social media, not like the actual media, news, like social media. Oh, a black woman, a black princess. Now maybe it's just me. I feel like it is just me. But if somebody is mixed race, I don't call them black.
This is like an ongoing debate.
And I get it's one of the things. Like I guess it's how that person identified. It's not for me to push. But I'm like, but she ain't black.
See, from my personal perspective, I am very wary of that because you don't want to conflate experiences. Because then if you conflate being black with being half white, there are privileges that you're going to experience because you're half white. And then
so you're talking about experiences, but I'm just talking about facts in terms of your daddy white.
I would say rather you say you got a princess of black heritage because that would make more sense.
So that would just like,
to me.
Oh, now there's a black woman up in the, but in Buckingham Palace or whatever. I don't know, black woman in the royal family, and like this, like.
But even if you did, what does that...
Like, what does that meant to mean to me? Like, is this giving me, like, a green light for something?
Fine, she relates us... If you imagine she said, okay, I'm a black woman.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's cool. That's cool. Like, if that's how you want to relate.
But what does that have to do or put in... Wow! Whoop-to-do!
Like, it's actually kind of crazy that everyone was just like, yay! A black woman's in part of the royal family now. They're gonna have babies. I'm just like, what?
But it's not the first time there's been a black person in the royal family.
Exactly. This is really
no doubt she's gonna get discriminated because she's she's half black, and the way the media's going on about.
I'm not gonna lie, like you said, like I would never have known that.
No, because she's racially ambiguous the way she looks.
Well, yeah.
Well, she's mixed race, therefore she's of black heritage, which is why people are getting up. Excited. And I think also it's a lot of Americans that say like black princess.
Yeah.
Because here we would say, well, for the most part, we would call her mixed race.
Yeah.
We wouldn't call
maybe that's what it is though. It's more like
because in America you have the one drop
perspective.
Yeah, you have the one drop rule.
Yeah. Because here that's why I was just a bit like. You know, sometimes social media you can kind of get confused, like which platform you're looking at, like predominantly American platforms, really.
But yeah,
so yeah, it was a bit like.
However, there was this trash ass article written about how Meghan Markle gives, was it mixed race women or black women hope everywhere?
Oh yeah. That
was a British publication.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Gives us hope. For who? For how?
To do what? Me no want no prince like that, babes. That's not my hope.
Black princess, like, are you forgetting our history? Kings and queens out here. What are you talking about?
Prince Harry is your aspiration, fam.
That's weird, isn't
Prince Harry.
It was such a weird.
Man was wearing swastikas, yeah.
I think that's a very, very, very big. She really had to stop doing things, right? Like she can't eat certain things.
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
Like why?
As part of like, no matter who it was, not her.
Yeah, but why?
That's part of their little royal tradition. Didn't you know? Wasn't you on the list to be?
I don't care.
She can't eat certain things. She's not allowed to wear like coloured nail varnish. Only like a pinky. Yeah, like I was watching it somewhere. There's a whole list. Would you do that?
No.
You have to get married here. You can't get married there.
If you ask me for this royal family, hell to the no, because it's Prince Harry. I ain't give it. Now, if it was some fine. Woo! Prince of where? Like, one African country or one Caribbean country, one prince come around and they tell me, you know, just wear a little bit of pink lip, man. You know, everywhere. me might give it up really quick, you know. I mean, after a week and work and pay no bills. I might. Prince Jermaine, hello! I don't have to eat what? What's that?
Yeah, like I was saying, in terms of like people's perceptions, really and truly, obviously I'm not going to speak for black people in the UK. Personally, I don't care.
Personally, we don't give a damn.
Like, good luck for her, don't get me wrong.
No, yeah. Good for her. Like, good for her. If you've landed a prince, your turn-up game must be tight. That's all I'm saying.
But, you know, I do like Harry, though. He's like
he's like the more culturally open prince of the royal family.
So if you're going to have anyone, then
it's going to be Prince Harry.
It's going to be Harry.
Man likes to smoke weed and dance to Afro beats, so, you know. He does. He got busted for smoking weed bears.
Put that in the past.
He's probably still doing it now. Now, moving on to real royalty, not stolen legacy. We have Miss Davina Bennett from Jamaica. Whoa!
Jamaica.
Right? Just put that out here.
Miss Jamaica, who was a contestant in Miss Universe, correct?
Yes, I believe so.
And she was a runner-up?
Second runner-up.
But obviously she should have won.
I think she got more publicity than the winner, because I don't know who won that.
I don't know who won.
Who won and who was the first runner-up, because nobody knows. Nobody knows. We only know about Davina and her magnificent fro, which is so great.
And I saw these little pictures of these young little girls, like with and I'm like, And she seems so humble, like I love it.
Yeah, she seems so chill. She's doing stuff with, I think I saw her loads of posts like with people who have hearing disabilities and stuff like.
But have you actually seen, like, obviously there was the picture of her in the competition that was being that went viral, blah blah blah. But have you actually seen like her pictures?
No.
She's gorgeous in those pictures, but just her normal pictures, she's just beautiful.
Oh.
Like really just naturally gorgeous. Like
Lovely.
love it.
I'm
With
so
the
proud.
fro and everything. Like
So proud. Yeah, like what you're saying about having that representation is key. And I
need to see these things.
Specifically, like, I just don't see the comparison.
She's a winner in my eyes. She won. Like I said,
she literally won. I don't know who else was even taking part. I've never seen anyone else.
Who won?
I only see Davina.
So you don't know who won?
Who's that? Who is it? Who won? Which country? I have questions. It's amazing just to see a black woman with her fro in a competition like that.
I'm pretty sure in general now her career is just gonna go.
See what happens when you be yourself.
And just put yourself out there.
Yeah, just put yourself out there. You don't know what.
She could have sat there and thought, Jamaica, like me in that Miss Universe contest.
I need to conform.
Yeah, don't stand a chance. Like, yeah, the hair and how she actually looked, but she stayed true to herself and she got very far and she was a winner. She won. Speaking of afros, we have come across a couple things. So I saw a video of a young white American girl. I think she was like 17, so let me say girl. And she had like, see, they would call it like frizzy hair or whatever. I just say like a very loose like wave. In their hair. But she really, really wanted straight hair. So she decided to go get a relaxer. Then, of course, what had happened was...
Oh, gosh.
All her hair fell out. And I mean all, like, gone. Like, gone. And literally, like, she didn't even leave it on for long. Like, it was just gone. Like, as she was still putting it on, the front, like, by the time she was getting to the back, the front was like...
Why?
And then had the cheek, the nerve, the audacity, the caucasity, to then put up a video and be like, oh my god, da, da, da. But I'm not going to sue the company or anything because I didn't read the instructions properly. I feel like if, for that texture of hair, that hair type...
But that's not what relaxer's purpose to do.
Well, exactly. And even if you're going to use it on that hair type, which is much thinner, blah, 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 you definitely don't leave it on for too long, I presume. I don't have that experience. So
no.
I presume you don't leave it on for too long.
The reason
she's
why...
obviously, however long she left it on was too long. Like,
it's
too
basically
long.
relaxing, like, you know, hair removing cream. It's got some of the same ingredient in there. So if you leave hair removing cream on, what does it do? It removes the cream. It's got lye in it.
Removes the hair.
So, yeah, the hair, sorry.
Yeah. So she obviously left it on for too long.
Jeez. But where did you get the idea that a relaxer on your hair would work?
What black friend told you to do that?
Who?
Actually, what black person? Because clearly they weren't a friend.
That's her bad friend.
They weren't a friend.
That's her bad friend. I do feel sorry for her because relaxer's not no simple thing. Like, why have you put this on your scalp? Like, in general, like, we are having this...
I don't feel sorry for you.
I do. I feel like you just naively did that.
Yeah, for sure. Like, for sure.
That's your business.
You have to, this is what I was saying the other day, for you to get hold of that product,
where did you go?
You have to go somewhere specific. You're not walking into Boots, you're not walking into...
Well, Boots do sell it now.
No, but I'm saying, like, in terms of where you're getting it.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
When you're walking in there, like, it's in a specific section is what I mean.
It's got black people.
So what I'm saying when you're walking into Boots is like specifically like,
in that section.
Yeah, so
the black section. Everybody knows. Everybody knows that's the black section. Everyone knows. If you drop that one more time, just stay in your lane. You're getting hurt.
That always reminds me of the video of when the white guy uses the curling
and it comes off. Stay in your lane. If you have straight, loose hair, just understand what's beautiful for your hair. You don't need to come and do the practices that we did to look like you. Why are you trying? You've got semi-straight hair already. All you need is straighteners. Why have you gone to relaxer?
Yeah.
You went to Dark and Lovely, but you ain't Dark and Lovely.
Then
she's not the only one.
She's not the only one that has misused relaxer. Because I don't know this girl's name though, do you? Anyway, no one needs to know her name. There was this black YouTuber.
Yeah, she's quite popular. Yeah.
Quite popular. You've probably seen the video. Who then relaxed her hair twice in a day. And, of course, her hair fell out. Sorry, I can't even say it without laughing. Like, it's not even... It's funny.
Funny on the level. Funny. Like, it is kind of funny because...
Who relaxes their hair twice in a day? Twice in a day.
this is what takes people like
to get the certain look.
Your thought processes, like why have you relaxed it once and think?
Can we just say, do you know how strong relaxer is?
That's what I'm trying to say.
How strong that is. Like it's not a
joke.
Product
to play around with.
Like it's really not.
You should be actually going to a hairdresser to get that done. To get that, because
like
they will
professional.
Like, you should really. I don't really think you should be doing stuff like that at home.
I think she just wanted that extra good.
Jesus, all love here.
That extra good.
Now I'm a little stressed, but here, compared, all of this gone. She had to shave off the whole head.
And obviously, it's good that you can sit there and laugh about it, but really and truly, it's not a laughing matter. Like,
no, it's literally not. Like
crazy.
You put your thought process to then put relaxer on your head. Why? Sorry, they're not funding the studies to show you that relaxer has links to steroid and to fibroids, but it has links to your health. If you're putting something on your scalp, lie in it. I don't care what any scientist tells me if it's no.
So
you're a liar.
This is what I'm saying. So you're like, what's his hair? I'm gonna shave it off, but you really don't know like the damage,
the health implications
that
of this.
It has. Like that's why I was probably watching it like.
Do what you do, but just do it with your health in first. Like your health is important.
Anyway, but yeah, if you are still out there using relaxer, please do just care.
Go to a professional
that knows. Like these things really aren't a joke. As much as we're laughing, like it's not a joke. Like that's kind of crazy. Your hair fall out, bro. Like come on.
Speaking of hair products, we have one brand,
Shea Moisture.
Name and shame, Shea Moisture. So basically, the CEO has allowed Shea Moisture, Sundial Brands is the company that owns Shea Moisture, which was created by the black CEO, Richelieu Denis. I can't say it properly. I don't think I pronounce his name.
You did it better than me, but.
So he has allowed Sundial Brands to become part of Johnson & Johnson's company portfolio in an acquirement. The company has been acquired, meaning the company has been bought. Okay? It's not, it's just a partnership. Partnership where? You know these people don't partner with us. And part of that partnership deal was to give 50 million to a New Voices fund for women of color business entrepreneurs. So that was the deal that was struck.
Okay.
That's great. However, we knew he was going to sell that out. Like, it's just obvious. It was just so obvious.
Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Some brands will create a brand with no real interest of it being like a thing that they keep. Like they kind of have to set out a goal from the get-go. Like, I want this to get big, set it out, move on, do things. Don't really have much ties to it. You can't say that stuff about Shea Moisture.
No.
Because I hear that was some people's argument. Like, well, maybe maybe they always wanted to do that.
That wasn't, not from back in the day. No.
Like, I can't deal. Like, no. I cannot deal. Their kind of ethos and what they were about. Don't ever try to tell me that's what Shea Moisture was about.
Not at
all.
Don't
ever try to tell me that.
Because, and they could do, like I said before, like they could do what Design Essentials did, which was before they had Soften Free. They sold it to J&J, and then created Design Essentials, which is still a black-owned hair care brand. But Shea Moisture still exists. Like, he hasn't parted with it in terms of he's still going to be the CEO and chairman of the company, but now it's a case of who do you now report into? Board or something like that?
Well, you're definitely reporting to somebody.
Yeah, because you're part of your company's been acquired.
But here's the thing, okay, in terms of discussion purposes, do you think the whole, because I think when it was the whole we're gonna boycott Shea Moisture is cancelled, I do feel like that did have an impact on the brand.
Most likely.
So do you think potentially this could have been like we need a boost because of our sales? It
could be. But that's why you cannot complain if you have boycotted. I think like you can be upset, but you can't complain as that has been an outright action of what's happened, because if we boycotted so much, they need to get their money from somewhere. The person who he's partnering with from Unilever in terms of the chief business officer, I think her name is, she's a black woman as well. Okay. So, you know, does that mean that we don't allow black people in white-owned companies to then try and have bring-ins? You know, are they trying to boost us up from the inside out? Are they trying to do some kind of sabotage business? Are they trying to take over Unilever? We don't know. But, you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
You have, like, how do you look at this? For me, I am upset that Shea Moisture is no longer under full black ownership.
Okay, here's the thing. I don't feel like I'm that upset about it. Reason why, I feel like it doesn't surprise me is what I mean. So because it doesn't, I kind of could see this happening from everything that was happening previously and from us like calling them out from way back. I can kind of see this happening. So now that it's happened, I wouldn't like, I'm just a bit like, okay, cool. And, you know, we know people, black people, that will be behind their new campaigns, etc., etc., etc. So I do feel like, yes, they will definitely go from strength to strength. I do feel like the products have changed anyway. So in terms of the actual product, I'm not raving about it anyway. And I just kind of feel like on to the next. Like, I'm just kind of like...
There are many out there that we could support, which we did, which is probably why they sold to Unilever.
Yeah.
But
yeah, like, I'm just really over them, basically.
You know, to me, it's just such a damn shame. Like, I remember when Going Natural... Shea Moisture was all I
literally remember the day you told me about them. Not only did you tell me about them, you specifically were like, oh, read their story.
On the side,
on the packet, they had their story about the grandmother.
Yes.
No?
From Sierra Leone.
Do they still have that? They don't have that anymore.
They still do.
On the thing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they have. And it was actually, as well as the product smelling nice and all that kind of stuff, I actually sat there and read it and was like, oh my god, like this is good. Like, yeah, man, come on, support, like, da, da, da. So all of that just got stripped, like completely stripped. And that's the thing that I think is a shame. And like I said, if you created the brand from the get-go and was like, this was always our intention to just do blah, blah, whatever, then that's different. But don't ever tell me Shea Moisture's, their kind of ethos was just a bit like, you know, like, no. But then it's business. That's not an excuse. So you can put your side to it. I'm just playing devil's advocate. It's a business.
Okay. So for me...
These are business moves.
It's like everyone kind of uses its business to kind of undermine the fact that companies can and should be black owned. You see what I mean?
Can and should be.
Yeah. So for instance, if you're going to talk about business, why not talk about pharmaceutical companies like Boehringer Ingelheim, which is a family-owned business? Why not talk about other companies that are family-run-owned business and they manage to stay in the family? We're about to talk about Jewish businesses that remain in the Jewish community. It's always, it's business when it comes to us when our companies sell out, because it's another tactic of kind of silencing and trying to undermine that narrative that we should have something for ourselves.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of things for ourselves.
So
I'm wearing FUBU. Where is FUBU now? This is what I'm trying to say.
And the time when you do and you have something that is good, of quality, of like, you know, people are championing your product and your brand, and then you just move away from, like, come on, bro. Adwoa is now the Fashion Awards Model of the Year.
Yes.
Did I get it right?
I think so.
Come through, Adwoa.
Yeah, Adwoa.
Come through, girl. I'm sorry, from actually knowing this girl.
Yeah.
So I knew her. Yeah, I'm gonna just name drop. I knew her. She went to my uni. Anyway, we went to uni together. We were in the same class, everything. But to see, and do you know what? This girl, I can't tell you how lovely she is. Like, and I think that kind of adds even more to my excitement, because she's such a, I'll say normal, but do you know what I mean? She's just, you know,
you can tell that. You can tell.
You can kind of see from like these little videos she posted, you get a little snapshot of her kind of personality. She's very vocal.
Yes.
About things that she cares about. So I think she uses her platform really, really well. And, you know, in terms of her look, she's not like the typical, it's not like a typical look or anything that she has. Anyway, so Model of the Year, come through.
Sick.
Yes, girl, again.
She's been putting in work.
Going back on the conversation of representation, like, hello. Yes,
she's been putting in so much work. So much work.
And this is what I mean, it's more than just a preface.
No, definitely. And that's what I specifically like about her, because to me, I'm not too much into the fashion modelling thing, but I see her like girls talk, whatever she thinks she does, and she talks about femininity and all these kind of things and stigmas. So I really appreciate that about her as a person, and then that then transfers into her my reverence of her as a model.
Because she doesn't need to.
No, she doesn't.
Models there are that.
But that's what I was gonna say. But who are these models? Because I don't care about them.
From her just speaking her mind and being vocal about things she cares about, you definitely could sacrifice potential work or whatever. So the fact that she doesn't kind of shy away from that, like, I really have a lot of respect for her. So
well done.
I'm super excited. Like, come through Adwoa. So just had to drop that in there.
But yes, I think that is it.
So all that's left to say is come to our party. Sorry for the people that don't live in London.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna live.
Well, even if you do, man, just come down for a little weekend. Wednesday. Oh, it's a long day.
She's telling you to book a flight.
You said live in London. You never said in.
I said if you don't live in London, whatever, man.
So like London, you can come down to.
Okay, whatever. If you don't live in the UK, Britain, whatever.
Okay. Wait, sorry about that.
And you're abroad. That's what I meant.
But yes, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Come, take part in goodie giveaways and dancing and just turning up for the end of year with beautiful black people.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And Happy New Year.
Oh yeah. Happy New Year and happy festive holidays.
But our next hairstay is not coming until the New Year. So,
we're taking a break.
Guys, yeah. No, seriously. My face was like, no, really.
Taking a break.
We need a little.
So, yes. But don't forget to subscribe. If you like our hairstay series, please share it and please like it and comment. What do you think about the relaxing? What do you think about Prince Harry and Meghan or whatever? Let us know your thoughts.
I think it's Meghan, damn it. Meghan. Bye.